Wicca, how you doing? Great to see you. This is a little pre-stream, making sure everything is looking good first. How are you doing? It's been so long since I've seen you, and especially in a stream, considering I haven't done one in forever. How is the audio? How is the video? While I've got you, take advantage of it. I've got another little setup here, so once I get the cooking going, I can see what's going on. Yes, it does. Life stinks and then some. But hey, we have to go day by day and do what we can, eh? Even the Poochie saying hi. Okay, excellent. Hopefully it'll keep up like that once we start. I said I thought we'd start it a bit early. This way, if anyone had questions, whatever, we could. And you could kind of see what I do before we start these things. We're actually doing the whole apron and all today. Checking the other computers, seeing what the lag is like. Oh, the joy of aprons. They don't make them for guys who are chubby. Get the last of our ingredients out of the fridge. The only thing doing this, because it is a mobile live, hello everyone, I see we have a couple more people in the room, is doing a mobile live is I really don't see the chat all the time. It pops up when you guys say something. So, hello everyone. Who is here? Well, I said, hi Linda. I said I was going to start a little bit earlier. This way, if there were some questions, anything like that, we could answer them beforehand. But at 3 o'clock, yeah, we'll start the cooking. Like I've got everything here. We've got all of our spices. I'm trying to make sure we've got everything first. So again, checking out. Can anyone hear the music playing in the background? I've got some music playing really, really low in the background. But I don't think it'll pick up. It's too far away. God, it is so hot here today. We're over, well, right now we're at 96. And that's before the humidity. So, I'm glad there's a little breeze, and, well, thank God for waters. Whew. So, I will warn everyone, there is going to be camera movement today because, well, I'm using the one camera and I'm going to have to be moving it around like when we start some of our prep here or when we start cooking. So, oh, 87. So, yeah, it's cooler for you. But you see, this isn't normal for us, and that's the problem. Like, this is friggin' hot. Linda, we were talking about the Parmesan and like not getting it out of a can. This is like the stuff you want to get, where it's a wedge. Okay. Piece like this can go anywhere from say $6 to $10, but it'll last a long time. Like you can see, I've only used like, yeah, this piece was $10. You can see I've only used like a little bit, and I've had that for a long time. But today we're going to be actually using some of the part that's up here, the rind. So, but yeah, you want to use the real stuff, the good stuff. And a live view of what we were talking about before. This is, I know it's backwards, there's nothing I can do about that, it's just how this camera shows it. There is the tomato coulis or passata the stuff in a jar. And the reason is, like I say, it's not really cooked, it's pasteurized. But your ingredients, like on this one, are tomatoes and salt. That's it. Nothing else added to it. And that's really what you want, because it'll give you the best flavor. Keep tapping my screen here just so I can bring the chat up. So whoop. Whole tomato, like if you have to use canned tomatoes, whole tomatoes for sure are your best bet. The less something's been played around with, the less it's been processed, the better it is. Makes sense. But if you're doing it, take the time, open the can, strain the juice out, save that. Then open up the tomatoes to take the seeds out. Takes a few minutes. You can do it under the sink, whatever. But do the de-seeding and the chopping yourself. Like I say, the less that someone else has to do it, the better the quality is to you. Not only that, when they tend to use chopped or any kind of processed tomato, they don't have to use the best tomatoes because it's all being pushed together. So it makes no difference. But when they're doing whole tomatoes, they know people see the quality. So they're always going to use the best tomatoes. And when you're doing a sauce, try and find something that says Roma tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, or if you're really lucky and you can find San Marzano, which is an Italian type of tomato, but I'll warn you now, very expensive. Very expensive. Is it worth it? Definitely. Just making sure we have everything. We're doing our checklist. I said we'll start the cooking at 3 o'clock. Part of the reason is also this is my lunch, so I'm starving. I haven't eaten today. I've had lots of coffee, but that's about it. We need some food. Yeah, but for those of you who didn't see, yeah, well, Jersey and everything, you better have all the nice sauces, otherwise they're going to firebomb your store. For those who didn't see the ingredient list, we posted it on Google Docs. After this stream is done, I will post it in the description of this so you have the ingredient list. But it's blissfully simple. We need some Italian sausage, whether they're hot, mild, spicy, sweet, whatever you like. Of course, some Parmesan cheese that we already showed. Some good old sea salt. If you're like me and you keep your salt and your sugar in these plastic tubs, make sure it's the salt. A few times I've done that where I've grabbed the sugar or the salt when I wanted the other one, and when you get a coffee in the morning and it's got a mouthful of salt, it's not the best thing. Next we have just some seasoning. This is an Italian seasoning. It's a blend of oregano, basil, garlic, touch of rosemary in there. But you can do this with just your oregano, or you can just use the seasoning from the sausage. We already showed you the tomato coulis or the passata. There's some really nice extra virgin olive oil. A lot of people say you shouldn't cook with extra virgin. It's fine. We're going to be cooking fairly quick, so it won't hurt it at all. We're just going to add a little bit of extra garlic salt. And I did say the pasta of your choice. So I am just using a fusilli because it's what I have. I do have spaghetti, but I want to just cook in a smaller pot. So quicker, easier, less time, and less mess. So while we're talking, actually, I'm still here. I'm just getting water. Like I said, getting some of the prep done. Of course, when you're cooking pasta, make sure you salt your water. It's your only time to get any seasoning into your pasta. It's going to help season the water too, because we will be using a bit of it in our sauce. So, kind of important. What else do we need here? Can't find what I was looking for, but we'll use this for the pasta to get it out. And yes, they are Disney themed. So, any questions about what we're doing so far? I think it's all pretty straightforward, simple. Let's say the camera will be bouncing around a bit once we start cooking, because I want you to see what I'm doing. So just getting out a spatula, move that, because what? Yeah, in about 10 minutes or so, we're gonna be cooking. Oh, I just can't get over how hot it is. It's ridiculous. I don't think you need to see me open a pack of sausage live on cam. We all know how to cut open a plastic bag or tear open packaging. All right, I was just saw, because like I said, I have my laptop set up over here, so it looks like we have about a 5-second delay. Not too bad on wireless. Okay, salt pasta, yeah. Get out. Now you also all see the behind the scenes of what I do before I shoot a video. Oh. We'll just put our pasta in a little bowl, make it easier. Trying to arrange stuff so that we have some space, and using different surfaces for now. Because once you start moving the camera, it's going to be hard to find spots. Let's put away what we didn't use. And while we're cooking today, you never know, other than the laundry baskets there, you might see a normie walking around. So, who knows? So, other than the heat and everything, how is everyone's Saturday going? You know what? We're cooking now. Right now we're just chatting, so... Everyone having a good Saturday, good weekend so far. We had our Fête Nationale, or national holiday for Quebec yesterday, and our glorious borough, or sub-city of Montreal, at a meeting the night before, decided to cancel all the festivities. So, yay, way to go, Montreal. So, hopefully next week at least we will have Canada Day. They're posting everything again. They're saying we're going to have bands and carnivals and, well, they're saying food trucks, but they're showing two food trucks. One's Beaver Tails, one's Gelato. Not really food trucks. But we'll probably try and do some kind of live from the fairground. If not, we'll record a bunch of stuff and do a video and show you the Canada Day festivities at the end of it all. Is anyone talking, or is it just I am lagging here? I'm trying to see, like, the last comment I see here is from Linda, and it was just LOL. So, I'm hoping people are talking and not just listening to me. And again, I don't know if anyone can actually hear the music I've got playing in the background. It's just like little coffee shop music. Ah, there's Linda. She hears me. Okay, I haven't lost people. Everyone's so quiet today. You're only normally so chatty. So we've been live now for 17 and a half minutes. So in a couple of minutes, we will start cooking. Oh, I'm looking forward to this because I'm hungry. Like I said, I haven't had the chance to eat today. I went to set up my little preview computer on just offside, and Windows goes, you have to do updates. And it's like, never fails. She might still be sleeping. Who knows? You know, like we know it's oh my god, I'm pulling blanks here. I'm tired. We know Lorraine is working, so she said she's gonna try and stop by. It's Ivy's birthday, so she's gonna be busy with that, I hope. So who knows? In the meantime, we're recording this live. I'm surprised Penny's not here. She knows we're going live at 3, unless she's one of the lurkers. But anyways, we're recording this as well, so we will be able to play this back after. If there's something you miss or you had a question I didn't answer, leave it in the comments, and of course we'll gladly answer it then. I don't have Discord here, Linda. If you want, put a message in the room. Put a message in the room. Let everyone know, hey guys, we're live. I guess the bot didn't say that we're live because it's all good, Wicca. I'm just happy you're here. It's been so long since we've seen you. Even though I just saw you like a little while ago in the DCG stream, but that's something else. It's been a while since we've seen you here. I can tell it's hot. I'm sweating, and I'm in my own kitchen. And what's even worse is we haven't turned anything on yet. So, I get my little stand. I say once we start on the board and everything, don't worry, Wicca. It's been so long because I honestly haven't streamed live in over a year, at least on YouTube. We were doing some streams on YouNow, but those were just fun music streams. Nothing to do really with this channel. And we will be doing some more live streams there soon. My account has been reopened. They're allowing me to stream again. So, all kinds of fun and backstories there, but let's just say cyber stalkers are not fun. So yeah, Wicca. If like I say, it's on you now. It's also well, that I know pops up when we go live. If you aren't in our Discord channel, are you, Wicca? If so, again, there'll be a link in the description after this video, or just look on any other of our videos and you'll see an invite link to our Discord. And please feel free to join if you aren't already there. And if you are, well, you haven't been chatting much lately, so we haven't seen you. Yeah, I don't think so, but join. It's totally free. Uh, Under normal times, we're all chatting and we talk about cooking. We talk about everything. It's a totally free and open room. You can pretty well talk about anything. So, we'll get our cheese fully ready. I think. Uh, it's all right. You don't have to be a chatter. It's a great place just to reach out if you have a question. You know, if I'm not there, people are there to help. Um, we talk about ideas. Sometimes when I do new merch, I'll bounce it off before I even post it. There have been times we've just been talking and something clicks, and next thing I know, I've got like stickers on the merch store showing like what we were just talking about. So it's fun. It's fun, and I think Linda would agree. Easy to get lost in the chat sometimes. Okay, I'm just gonna do a camera move here. I want to see how it works, how it looks, where I have to position things. So now we're still on my cam, or the face cam, but we should turn that around, and now you should see cutting board cam. Yay! Okay, so that worked. So for now, you can sort of see my preview computer here where I can see everything. Like I say, sorry for the quality. Oh, excellent. I'll see that when I get back to my main computer, because on here I have absolutely nothing but YouTube and YouTube Studio. I can't check Discord on my tablet because, well, I'm streaming live from it. So I'll have to check. I'll see the Discord when I get back to my room, and we'll see you join. But thank you, Wicca, and welcome. Like I say, it's a fun room. Great place to rant. Get stuff off your chest, whatever. Cooking questions. It's all there. It's all there. Plus, you get little sneak previews of what we're doing. You can put your input as to what you'd like to see done as far as videos and all that great stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Oh, it's been a while since I've worn this apron. In fact, this is a brand new one that they'd sent me. So, do I have pockets? Oh, I have pockets. All right. Who's hungry other than me? You all know I'm hungry. I'm almost always hungry. Oh, this is weird because I see me and I see me. So I'm sort of like waving to myself in the future. Because there is a little bit of a lag. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Lorraine, you made it. Hello. Are you at work or are you just popping in? Yeah, there's all kinds of fun online things to kill stuff. Um, just so you all are, well, I hope you don't get too many Karens, and if you do, send them to me. Okay? I'll take care of them. If this isn't enough, we bring out the big boys. No. Told you. Little spray bottle with some soapy water so they fall, and you're all good. So, yeah, I was saying soon we are going to be starting two things that we're going to be doing live streaming on here. One is going to be called Words on Stream. So it's kind of like Words with Friends, but we all play together. and we'll be doing that live on the channel. The other is Gartic Phone. I'm sure some of you have seen it or played it, which is kind of like a Pictionary, but every person adds. So it's funny at the end seeing how far things have changed. We're also still going to have our poker nights. The website I checked out is back up online. So soon we will be having our poker nights. So yeah, it's fun. And what I can do is I can leave the channel running. I don't even have to be there. And you guys can still play. I don't know though. I might have to run it through Twitch. Not what I want to do, but I might have to run those streams through Twitch. The software was originally written to play on Twitch. It has been made for YouTube, but as any of you saw some of the couple of test streams we did a few days ago, the software ran, it played on the stream, but we couldn't enter words. Kind of defeats the purpose of the software. So but we will have some game nights soon. There's new Jackbox coming out, which has 3 completely new games. Hello, Chloe, you made it. So happy you're here. I'm happy you're all here. Because otherwise, I'd look like a real idiot standing in my kitchen talking to myself. And sorry if you hear the washing machine in the background or anything. That's why I sort of put the music on here. But it's really low. Like, I have to say, HP, considering it has Beats speakers, it has horrible sound. Can we turn it up more? No. Oh well, we tried. Is anyone actually able to hear the music? Or should I just shut it off? And we have 5 more minutes till cooking time. So I hope you have brought your appetites. So yeah, and I don't tend to talk back to myself too much either, or give myself attitude, which is a big bonus because I get enough of that. So like I said, for those of you who are a little bit sensitive to camera movements, there will be some camera moving. Nothing I can do about it. I'm still small. I can't afford multiple camera setups. I would love to, but 4K cameras like what I have here, way too expensive. Thank God for tax returns when I did buy this. So, but yeah, if you're hungry, I'm sorry, the stream is not going to help, but it will help feed you because you'll be able to make it yourself, and you'll see how easy it is. For those of you who don't know, we are making Italian sausage meatballs over pasta. It could be spaghetti, it could be anything. I'm using fusilli, like I'd already said. I've got a nice bowl of it here, and well, washing's ready, but that's gonna have to wait because we're live. So, and that's going perfect. So I think we're about ready to begin because, like I said, I'm starving. So before we begin, welcome. I don't know how much of that intro I'll leave in the final video. We might edit and just do this as quick. We might leave it as a whole live. I don't know. We will figure it out. But welcome everyone, and thank you for coming to the stream. As I just said, today we are going to be making Italian meatballs over spaghetti or over pasta. We're going to make the meatballs, we're going to make a sauce, we're going to do everything live. For those of you who are cooking along with us, great. I hope the ingredient list was helpful. That's why we posted it. You've all had some questions. We tried to answer them. So what do you say we get cooking? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go. First things first, we do have a pot of water here. We've already salted it. Make sure you salt your water. You want it to taste like the ocean, so you want it kind of salty. This is your only chance to flavor or season the pasta. So do that now. Or, whoops, make sure I turn the right burner on so I don't cook the laptop or anything. And yes, that is on. So now while our water is coming to a boil, we are going to switch the camera. We'll show you our cutting board feed. Here is where my other laptop is going to come in handy, because here's where I'll be able to see you guys chatting. So if you have any questions, shoot them while I'm going. Otherwise, I'm just going to be recording. As you see, there is smoke coming from my burner. Don't worry, nothing is on fire. So let's change our camera around. There we go. You can see my dirty kitchen. So we have our Italian sausage. We have some salt. We have a really nice piece of Parmesan cheese, which we will be using in a couple of different ways. We have water, but that's just for me to drink. And we have some garlic salt. And we have some olive oil and stuff like that. But for now, what we want to do is we want to skin our sausage. Now, those of you who don't know how to do it, simple. Whoops, I'm trying to do this so you guys can see. Is you just cut down the back, and that casing comes right off. Put the casing to the side. Now, if you're lucky where you are that they sell... And here's the joy of cooking live. 3-second rule, I guess, eh? Plus, I just cleaned my floor, so I know it's okay. Guess what? Sausage does bounce when you drop it on the floor. So as you see, all I'm doing here, cutting down the back, and then peeling it all off. I was saying, if where you are, you're lucky enough that your store sells loose sausage meat, you can make this even easier for yourself. So what I have here is 1 pound of sausage meat. I'm just going to take off about a walnut sized piece. We're just going to roll it into a ball. Now you do sort of want to press this a bit so that it holds together when it cooks. But there we go. We're going to do that with all of our sausages. We should get about a dozen meatballs. So not exactly the most exciting video, so to speak, but we are cooking live. Normally, if I was shooting a video, well, all this would already be done. Well, that too, because I just took whatever dirt was stuck to the sausage off. So this is pretty simple so far, no questions. Everyone sort of gets what we're doing. All pretty easy. Now, if you really, really want to be lazy, don't even peel the sausage. Leave them in the casing. But when you bite into it, you are going to have that casing to chew through. Not as nice. And they're going to look kind of funny because the casing will shrink and they'll kind of look like hourglasses. So, not exactly the most appealing of things. If your meatballs all aren't perfect or anything, don't worry. Almost done, just a few more to go. And this is how cooking is. Nothing should be hard. Yes, there are recipes that are harder to do, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're hard to do. Just because something has a lot of steps, okay, not a problem. One recipe we are going to be doing probably next weekend, maybe tomorrow, depending on how I feel, is a quiche. Something quick, simple, but something that everyone should know. And it also proves that real men do eat quiche. Because, let's face it, quiche is nothing more than a glorified omelet. So, wash our hands, do another camera change, and then we go to the next step. Always want to wash your hands when you're cooking. You don't want that cross-contamination. Now here's where things are going to be fun because I have to have 2 burners running. So, pardon the camera movements. I have to do this, so obviously I don't cook my camera. Good luck, Lorraine. I hope for your sake and their sake it remains a quiet day for you. We will see you later. Please watch the replay after. Okay. Can everyone see? Okay. Can everyone see the fry pan and all that? We're all good that way. Alright, so we've got our fry pan. Good tablespoon of olive oil. Excellent, thank you, Wicca. I said it's just with 2 burners going, like you can actually see the reflection of the burner going for the water, so I want to be really careful. So we want to get our pan hot, but not like crazy. We aren't trying to cook over a jet engine here. What we want to do is brown our meatballs and make sure they're cooked thoroughly. But it doesn't have to be done over crazy high heat or anything like that. Need some more water. Hi guys. Oops, or is it over here? Oh, there we go. Hi. So weird because I'm now actually seeing this in 3 different positions, so it's kind of like really strange. So we want to get our oil so that moves in the pan easily, but also we want to do it so that once the meatballs go in, it doesn't cool off fast. We want it to keep the heat, so that's why I really like my cast iron. You could bake these in the oven, but we're trying to do this quick, not create as much heat, and do that on the simple side. So you'll actually see the oil ripple a little bit when it's hot. It'll almost kind of look like it's separated, and that's fine. And when you're using olive oil, you'll actually smell it, and that's perfect. So that's a really good indication of when we're ready. So when we put those meatballs in, we want to sizzle. My water is boiling, so I am going to add my pasta to it. Cook as much as you need, for however many people you're cooking for, of course. When you put your pasta in, make sure you give it a good stir to start so it doesn't stick. And I know this pasta takes about 15 minutes to cook. So we are going to be smart and set a timer. Let's see if I remember how to do it on this phone. Of all the things, I never remember how to set a timer. Yeah, oil is definitely getting there. In fact, let's get our meatballs going. And you hear that sizzle? That's what we want. So we want these meatballs nice and browned. Try and space them out so they aren't touching as much. If you have to, if you're making it for a lot of people, well, cook in 2 batches. It's fine. Now, whoops, we aren't going to touch those. I'm going to turn that heat down, in fact. We aren't going to touch those until they start moving by themselves. Meaning, when I shake the pan, they roll around. Because we're searing them. We want that crust. And I say, trying to do this so we don't get anything. We don't knock the camera. We don't break anything. Now you can use tongs once they free up, like you see. They're starting to. This one's already freeing up. Some of the first ones I put in, you see, are already getting that nice brown sear on them. This would be easier with tongs, but unfortunately, I don't know where mine are. So we're just going to give these all a turn. And there's Normie saying hello to everybody. So you can see we're getting that nice golden crust on there. Yeah, ASMR for sure. It's gonna be like the bacon cooking video. I can't believe to this date that is still one of the most popular videos that I've done. Yeah, just picture some really nice Italian sausage, and these are actually ones that I made where I work, so I know exactly what goes into these ones, and it is simply pork, a little bit of salt, and when I say a little, I mean we make this in 25-pound batches, and it takes 2 teaspoons of salt, very, very little salt. Because these are spicy, there's chili flakes in there, of course, and that's it. Like, let the meat taste, we want to taste the meat. We don't want to just taste seasoning. Now, because we made these small, these are cooking really fast, which is great because the whole point of this is a quick dinner. So we're just going to move those around a bit. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Christine. You made it. Welcome. So we made our Italian sausage meatballs, which everyone saw the trick. I took sausage links, skinned them, and turned them into meatballs. Real easy. We have our pasta cooking, and we're going to cook pasta to slightly less than al dente. Or al dente pork more. We really want that crisp, that crunch, because we're going to finish that pasta off in the sauce. Yeah, little Normie would love belly rubs. Now, if you see, we'll pick this one up, like here, a little bit of pink still. It's okay. Unlike pork from a long time ago, today's pork is a little bit cleaner, a little bit better, less chance. So having your pork cooked medium is fine. Okay? Don't worry. It will not kill you. Marty, where are you, baby? Come here. Come here, bud. Come here. I'm trying to get Narmy to show up, but he won't show up because he thinks I'm going to cook him. He's small enough to go into the fry pan. So, I am happy now. You give them a little feel. They've got a nice little spring to them. So they've got a good feel. I know they're cooked. So now we are going to add our passata. Okay, or strained tomatoes, tomato coulis. But we are going to add right to the same pan. Sorry for any splashing. I hope it doesn't hit the camera. I think we're good. And once that sauce is in, you just want to, with a fork or a spatula, if you're using non-stick, yeah, use something safe for non-stick. I'm using cast iron here, so I could use anything, and it's really not going to matter. But I'm just scraping the bottom of the pan because anything that was stuck on the bottom is going to help to season that sauce. Not only that, the olive oil. I'm sure a few of you thought there might have been a little bit too much olive oil. Well, that olive oil is going to go into the sauce and help flavor it too. So, wow, you can see it bubbling already, and I've got it on low. So just got a little spoon here. Before we season, we're going to give it a taste. Because it's a really good tomato coulis, it's got like that real fresh tomato taste to it. Really, really nice. I can actually already taste some of the sausage and stuff that we have in there. But I do just want to add a little bit of seasoning. Now, in this case, we're going, I said, just a blend Italian seasoning. I'm going for a couple of teaspoons. Doesn't have to go crazy. Garlic salt. Chris, I have a feeling by the time you got here, this is going to be gone. A little pinch of that garlic salt. 2 pinches of that garlic salt because I like garlic. Now, remember when I showed you the block of Parmesan? And I said we were going to be using it a couple of different ways? Well, one of them is this rind here. This outer rind, which you can't really eat. You can, but it's not exactly palatable. I'm just going to cut it into some cubes. Because contrary to popular belief, that is not wax. That's just dried cheese. And in it goes to our sauce. So that's going to add a lot of seasoning. A lot of the salt from our Parmesan that's in Parmesan is going to end up seasoning our sauce some more. We're just going to let that simmer. Again, taste. When you're cooking, you have to taste your food. It's too late to season it after it's on the table. Yum. Perfect. Now I'm just going to take our Parmesan, little fine grater. And this is hot because it's splashing up onto my hands. We're going to put some of that cheese right into our sauce. Again, more flavor, more seasoning. I mean, if you put it on afterwards because you like how it tastes, why not put it on before? And that cheese that we just grated in has already melted into our sauce. It's already gone. So I'm going to put this sauce all the way down to simmer because it's ready. So good. And get out one of my spatulas. Look. And give our pasta a little test. If I can hold on to a piece of it. And our pasta is ready. It's perfectly cooked. So, turn the heat off on that. Now we have to juggle. So, I'm going to take some of that pasta water and add it to our sauce. Again, it's going to help to season, but it's also going to, believe it or not, thicken our sauce a bit because of the starch in the pasta water. Now, we're just going to drain off our pasta. Now, I didn't go crazy draining my pasta. There's probably still some water in there. And that's fine. We're going to get those out of the way. We're going to give this, just a little toss. Now, when I said we were going to make dinner from start to finish, who thought it'd be this quick? Because we're done. That's it. It's as simple as that. We have done from start to finish. Literally in the time it took to boil the pasta, we have actually finished this whole meal. We chatted longer at the start than we did actually cooking. So, this is the important part. We're going to get ourselves Nice big bowl of it. Make sure we get some of those meatballs. Of course, because you can never have too much cheese. We are going to grate some more. Got the parm on there. And dinner served. Okay, we have our beautiful, quick. The screen here looks like a murder scene because some of the, when it was splashing, splashed over. God, you can see the steam coming off of that. Well, you know how hot it is. You know how hot it is because, well, you saw we just finished making this. Wow. I'm actually going to put that down. So you all saw how quick and easy it was. Hi. Chris, look familiar? I still have them. Still use them. So good. I'm not ignoring you guys here. I'm looking at you guys here. So any questions? Does anyone see how fast and simple that was? Like 20 minutes start to finish. And we have an incredible spaghetti dinner. Well, pasta dinner, because I didn't use spaghetti. The flavor of the pork from the sausage has come through the sauce, made it really rich. Of course, this being spicy sausage, it's added a bit of heat. But, oh man. You guys want a bite? Here we go, dig in. The meatballs. So tender. Fully cooked through as they finish cooking in the sauce. And because they're that small, they don't take any time. You can make it even faster. Please make sure it's the meatballs. These ones. If you made them smaller, they would have cooked even faster. But I wanted something nice. Because of the Parmesan, it's got really nice flavor, not too salty. The pasta itself is cooked perfectly. So good. Now, some of you might be thinking I threw in those cheese rinds. And what happened to them? Well, it's right there. And you can either leave it on the side, it's up to you, or you can eat it. Like I said, it's just dried cheese. So after it's cooked a bit, it gets really nice and soft. Molly, thank you. Oh, geez, Molly, thank you. I'm glad you came by. I wish you just saw we cooked this gorgeous meal. Well, this, come on, gorgeous pasta dish. All right, now we can move that so you might be able to see it better. In 30 minutes from start to finish. From boiling the pasta to doing the sauce to making the meatballs, everything in just 30 minutes. Simple, easy, cheap, which these days is a big plus. And if you don't want to do this, oh God. If you want to do this with, say, beef meatballs or a blend like a classic meatball where you do beef, pork, and veal mixed together. Just same thing, grind, like mix it up like I did, make little balls, sear them in your fry pan till they're golden brown on the outside, add your sauce. That you will have to season a bit more because obviously they don't have the seasoning in the meat like we had in these meatballs. But if you add that classic Italian blend spice mix, you're fine. You're fine. This, like I said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe maybe that'll help. Some meatballs and pasta for you. You can bake them. That's not a problem. Just bake them in the pan you're going to make your sauce in because you want the drippings. You want the bit that sticks to the bottom of your pan. So if you have a cast iron, great. Put your meatballs in that. About a 450 oven. Put them in for 10 minutes. Turn them. Give them another 5 to 10 minutes. Add your sauce and do the same thing. It'll take you a bit longer than how we did it on the stove, but it'll be just as yummy. So good. You caught me with my mouth full there, Linda. You can do them in the slow cooker, Linda. They won't have that sear, so they won't be as brown. They'll be grayish, but they'll still have the same flavor. But with the amount of time it took on the stove, honestly, I would just do it on the stove. In the 20 minutes it took to cook the whole thing, it's not going to heat up the house that much. Like, it's right now, where's my phone? Right now it's 35 here, and cooking this didn't heat up the house. So, not too bad. Not too bad. So, wow, how did everyone like our cold, because I was just reading the chat. How did everyone like our first ever live cook along with me stream? Like, I don't know about you, but this was kind of fun. This was kind of fun. And you got to see mistakes. Don't tell anyone that I dropped the sausage. It's as simple as that, you know? In a video, that would be cut out. Yes, you can, Molly. You could do this with regular spaghetti. I did this with fusilli because I had the bag open. See, I'm trying to get some out. So I did it with a fusilli. You could do it with any rotini, penne, rigatoni, cavatelli, your choice. I'm going to finish this on stream. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to eat in front of you, but I mean to eat in front of you. Yeah, rotini is great, you know, so it's always fun catching up, Molly. Gotta see more of you. You're in the Discord. Say hi. We don't bite that hard or often. Well, as a rule. I'm gonna bite into this thing. Wicca, guess what? You could do this with lasagna noodles. There are small little soup noodles that are lasagna shaped, lasagna noodle. And you could use those if you really want. Or, I don't know about you, but a lot of times I'll buy a box of lasagna noodles when I'm making one, and there's always broken ones. Break them up some more, cook them, put them in this. Same difference. Same difference. But the noodle itself makes no difference. The quality of the noodle does. A lot of the times, the difference between a cheapy brand and a premium brand, like this is Gardofo, which is considered probably one of the best in the world. Um, Sorry, I'm still savoring this. And look at that cheese dripping. Like, oh, you can see it there, right? Yeah. I'm putting that down while I'm finishing it. The difference between a cheap and a premium brand, most of the times about 50 cents a bag, or 50 cents a pound, depending on how they're selling it. Is it worth it? For sure. Because what happens is the cheaper brands, to pump out more of it, dry it using heat. They put it in an oven. Whereas the premium brands air dry it. So it takes longer. But it gives the pasta a chance to develop flavor. And that's what you want. If the pasta is just bleh, well, guess what? Your whole dish is going to be brought down. Pasta, let's face it, is flour, water, and egg. So if you're skimping out on something like that, imagine what they're skimping out on the rest of this stuff. I saw someone type something there. Yeah, exactly. For one lasagna sheet. Like, customer service, eh? Service with a smile. I don't think so. If you're that stupid, you deserve it. So, I really, really hope everyone enjoyed this. I hope you'll all try this. You saw how quick and simple it was. You saw what few ingredients it took to make such an incredible dish. Once this camera's off, I'm finishing that. There's a good chance I'm going to finish most of what's in the fry pan. I really hope you do make this, Chris. Let us know what you think. I know you just made the chicken Alfredo the other night, last night. I hope that came out good. So this will come out just as good, if not better. Also, like I said, remember to use a good quality olive oil, because this is going to add a lot of flavor to your sauce as well. If you really have to, yeah, use a vegetable oil, okay. But you're going to have to adjust the seasoning more, because you do get a lot of flavor from that olive oil. It is so hot today. It is incredible. Where's my water? As far as olive oil, as long as it says extra virgin olive oil and 100% pure olive oil. Some companies, and it's different everywhere, will say extra virgin olive oil. But when you read the ingredients, you'll see it's been blended with vegetable oil. You don't want that. When you look at it, it should pour and have a green tint to it. So, well, thank you, Molly. I'm not sure when the next live will be. It's been so long since I've done one. But we are going to have to do some more, whether it's our game days or game nights. We're going to be playing some poker soon. We're going to be playing some word games. We're going to be playing some drawing games. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be doing more. If you guys like this, and from what I see, I'm really happy you've enjoyed it. We'll do some more of these cooking streams. Quick, simple, easy, cheap meals. Just so you know, the tomato coulis we used was $2. The Italian sausage we used, and this is enough for 4 people. The Italian sausage we used was $7. The block of Parmesan was the most expensive thing we bought, and that was $10. But we only used like a quarter of it, so it was $2.50. And we used a big chunk of what you would normally chuck out. So let's say if there's even more money. So maybe this whole dish cost us 15 bucks to feed 4 people. You can't go to a restaurant and get a dish like this for under 10, 12 bucks a person. And that's really cheap. Like, I don't know if I'd want to eat it. So, dig in, guys. Look, it's right there. It's right there. It's still hot. You can still see the steam coming off of it. Dig in. There's still some meatballs left for everybody. So, geez. There we go. So, yeah. But to feed 4 people, especially these days for 15 bucks, is really, really good. I do have a couple of chicken dishes. Um, Same idea, real quick and easy. That we'll do on live streams probably within the next month. I don't want to promise because things here have been insane, and I don't want to say, yeah, we're doing it on this day, and it doesn't happen. Even up to yesterday, I wasn't 100% sure I was going to be able to do this today. So, it is so hot here. If I see these streams go well, how we had to move the camera around and stuff today, we'll invest in another camera and we'll get a switch so that we can just like flick between cameras or something, or we'll all run it through a computer, like kind of like how I used to, but wirelessly or something, so we have a bit more control. And we'll invest in a tripod, especially for this camera, because, well, I call it a camera. It's a 12-inch tablet. It's a beast. It's big. But it's 4K video. And it's actually almost as powerful as my editing computer, so that's why I use it. But if these streams go well and you guys really like them, and not only you here live, but everyone who watches the replay after, we'll set something up, we'll figure it out, and we'll do these. We'll definitely do more of these. So, like I said, I know of at least 2 dishes that we can do, and depending on the price of chicken, they might even work out cheaper than this for 4 people. Again, like I said, next week, we do have a breakfast quiche video that will be, if I put a GoPro on Normie, promise that means he's standing on the stove, which means he's going to be eating the food while it's cooking. And knowing Normie, and you've seen the size of him, he'll climb into the fry pan while the food is cooking. And it's not Chinese we're cooking here, so cooking Italian. So I don't think we want Normie with a GoPro. You know what, Molly? You're always more than welcome. But right now, yeah, it's 35 degrees and humid. So it's hot. It's hot. We're waiting to find out what's going on with our heat exchanger here. It might be being changed. Yay, air conditioning. What a concept in this summer. So, but yeah, next week is a breakfast quiche, and we're doing it a little differently. And it's not one I've tried, it's one I've seen. Another YouTuber I follow did it. Chris, you might have seen the video. He just did it in his last one. So we'll try it out. It's a TikTok video. So who knows? This is either going to be really good or absolutely horrendous. We'll find out. We do have a couple of tasty videos where we put their recipe to the test again, kind of like the cola brownies we did. So, you know what? If you guys are willing to attempt it, feel free. So yeah, we're going to be trying a couple of tasty videos. And we're now 2 years old, guys. This channel is now 2 years old. So we're going to go back to some of our old videos from the old kitchen, and we're going to do reaction videos. Those are always kind of fun. So it'll be interesting. There's a lot planned for the channel. There's some new sticker ideas coming out and everything. But now that things are somewhat calming down in life in general, AJ, holy, I haven't seen you in God forever. You missed it, buddy. Look what we just made. We made that live in half an hour. Pasta with a homemade sauce, Italian sausage meatballs. Like, dude, you've missed so much. You missed it all. Homemade Italian sausage meatballs. Like, come on. There we go. You'll watch the replay. I've been seeing some of your posts on Instagram. Congratulations, bud. And, God. Sorry I'm sweating on cam like this, but I can't help it. But yeah, we'll be doing more of this stuff. Like I say, things are starting to calm down a bit. Things are working out technology-wise, so we'll be able to do more of these live cooking streams, more chatting streams. The music streams are coming back. So if you missed those, like I said, YouNow has reopened the account. We'll do some music streams. We'll do request nights, all that fun stuff. We have game nights coming back up. We have the casino channel, of course. Take a look at that if you want. It's just a fun channel. I'm not doing anything serious on there. I'm not flying to Vegas to record videos. I'm shooting stuff from online gaming sites, and most of it's free. But it gives you a chance to see some of the Vegas games without actually blowing your own cash on them. Yeah, we're going to have game nights. We're going to have some word games. We're going to have some drawing games. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. And we still have... you cheated. You cheated. We all know it, AJ. We all know it. You had the answers up before the questions were finished. But there is the new Jackbox collection coming out in 2 weeks. And we'll be getting that, and we'll do some good game night streams with that. We'll have some fun. We want to get the channel back to where it's more regular. I know for a while it was really inconsistent. If there was going to be a video, if there was going to be anything like that, yeah, well, guess what? You know, hey Google, erase AJ's phone. How does that sound? Hey, I'm surprised my Google didn't go off going, who's AJ? But yeah, I know there was a while there where like it was 2-3 weeks between videos. There was nothing I could do. Work and everything. Oh, then I'm really sorry, AJ. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Everything was going so well for you and you bought an iPhone. Dude. Like, come on. But yeah, so things are getting a little bit more stable. Videos are going to be more frequent. They might not always be cooking videos, but they will still be food-related videos. At least there'll be a rant or something like that. Have a great night, Molly. Take care. See you all soon. Thank you ever so much. I haven't seen what you sent or anything. You just told me, so thank you. I'll see that once the stream is done. Have a great night, Molly. Enjoy, and thank you ever so much for coming by. Thank you all for coming by. It's now been 2 hours. Not bad for a quick stream. And an hour and a half of that has been us talking. So you can't complain. We've done well, guys. Thank you all for coming out today. I am going to go finish eating. The rest of my food is sitting right here, and I'm still hungry. I still have meatballs in there, too. Have a great day, everyone. Wicca, thank you for joining our Discord. We'll say hi to you properly in there shortly. Have a great day, everyone. Hopefully it's not too hot where you are and you aren't melting like I am. I feel like the Wicked Witch. Have a great day, everyone. Much love, Wicca. Thank you. Leave a comment after this video goes up. Tell everyone how much fun you had. Let's get even more people in here next time. Because I'm mobile and because it's still a smaller stream, the stream is capped at 25 people. But if I see the streams do well, guess what? I'll pay and boost it to unlimited. It's what we got to do, isn't it? So have a great day, everyone. Thank you ever so much for coming by. Thanks for stopping by the kitchen. Let me know when you try this how it went, if you enjoyed it. And until then, thanks, guys. Love you all. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Ciao.